Peggy 7.
We're not done yet.
Morning. Morning, mate. Hope you're well. Oh dear, there we go. They wander around like they're drunk, those wisps. Here comes the swarm. I guess I better get out of the way of that. Bristletoe, holy moly! There's an NPC bear. Oops, there's an NPC bear called Bristletoe. Awesome. Let's see what he's got. Holy moly, even twinked out Shamans are so slow at killing things until you get to 34, I guess. What you got? Oh. Bear hide jerking. Awesome. Great. That's the first time I've seen him. I know there's a lion that wanders around. Thank you, Mr. Necromancer. Greater. I'm sure the drop rate on the graters has gone down. Hi Brito, how's it going, mate? You was playing Overwatch. You was playing Dishonored earlier, weren't you? Not sure if you played it before. It's a good game, man. Good game. Got some Rivervale playing. Everything's good. If the music's too loud, let me know. I'll just turn it down. Yeah. Yeah. No dialer port on. I'm incessantly bored of this of Wisp farming. I keep meaning to go and try out the Warrens, so I might go and try out the Warrens. Oh, Magnus. Magnus, I got you covered, man. I guess people just pick out the queen, and the swarm sort of disperse. It's kind of swarm ends up moving not in unison particularly. There seems to be half of it still walking over there. It's weird. Thanks for the host, by the way, Berito. It's very rude of me not to... Boom, there's another one. 6 now. Now that's annoying. People leaving Wisp corpses with burnt out stones on. That's annoying. I always destroy the burnt out ones. You just think that they're good ones. God damn it. I've got about 2 accounts worth of characters. Just have a terrible thing with playing alts and stuff. Oh dear. Most of them are Shaman. I keep starting all different Shaman, no idea why. Just have a bit of an issue, mate, I think. I hope the view's okay. You kind of have to keep this view here because there's griffins and all sorts wandering around. Holy moly. Come on now. Let's see if we can get a port to. Okay. Druid ring. I think it's southeast corner, isn't it? Ish. That's the bridge. Let's hit the wiki. Okay. So this ring's got druids and stuff, isn't it? Yeah. He was looking right at me. Okay, we're off to Tox. We're going to check out the Warrens. See what's going on there. Hello, mate. How's things? How you doing? We're just off to Tox Forest to see what's. Sorry, we're off to Warrens. I was farming Wisp, but I'm not sure it's suitable for a stream, particularly. So we'll go and die in the Warrens instead. I know there's an NPC here, but it shouldn't be aggressive, right? Too far away. Come on. Thanks, friend. Hang on, I'll answer your questions. Let me just get Tox up. I think Pantheon's to the north, right? No, to the south. Okay. Okay, never been to Warrens before, so we'll go and see what happens. Yeah, Pantheon. Yeah, I keep meaning to email the devs actually and just give them a load of, just give them a load of sort of stuff about. I've got a P99 YouTube channel and, videos get this amount of views, got this many subscribers. Like, can I do some stuff? I don't know if they'll go for it, but I keep meaning to buy one of the packs actually, so I can get kind of alpha and beta access anyway. So I guess that's maybe the best thing. But yeah, definitely be playing that and streaming and YouTubing it, I think. Okay, let's go back on the music. We're going to go back to the sea theme. That's my favourite one. You'll be streaming Pantheon BT, will you, I assume? Or do you not fancy it? Yeah, well, you can be an ogre shaman in Pantheon, so that's it. That's all I need to know. Okay. Let's go for immersion, first person. Should I be a Nancy and bind myself here? Where am I bound? Okay, I'm going to buy myself here. So I've got no plans on leaving until level 19, I guess, depending on how it goes. But I think I'm bound. I don't want to muck about the massive corpse recovery. Can't be doing with that stuff. Hey, Diab or Deeb. Thanks for watching, mate. Okay, save to bind. Interesting when Pantheon comes out, because I kind of wonder what it means for P99. I mean, if it's no good, I'll just come straight back. But I don't find I've got enough time to play 2 MMOs really. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see if it'll be like a full switch over or. Okay, dubious. Okay, boys, coming through. I should get a map of Pantheon up, shouldn't I? I know I've been to the Warrens, Diab, so I'm kind of thinking at 14 I should be able to find something to do. It might be more interesting for you. I was farming wisps, but that's not interesting to watch. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm going to have to sit down and meditate in a bit, though. Oh, damn. God damn it. I can't stand up. Okay, the guard's going to be KOS. Okay, so I think I'm probably right from a guard point of view. We'll have to see. I'll try the trick where you wait for a tick. Maybe. An NPC started casting a spell there. Just as I ran. Shit. Don't look back, Bob. Don't look back. I'm going the right way, yeah? Shit. Oh. It's got to be in there, right? Do those guards aggro those undead guards? I don't know. Yeah, thanks, mate. As soon as I started running, I saw that an NPC started casting, but we were okay. Rabbit kobolds. Okay. No probs. Okay, we'll explore here. I'll sit down and med up first. I probably should have done some... I probably should... Oh, he gave me pack spirit, that guy. Awesome. I was looking at the inner rook. Hello, mate. How you doing? You're right. I was looking at the inner rook because I've started another shaman. It's about my 5th one. I've done an inner rook because I was looking at the inner rook symbols. And I know someone said you need to come here and do some faction work. Maybe as a troll you don't, because it seems as though it's the quest starting in Neriak. I thought for some reason they started in Pantheon, but this might be a good place to come anyway. Yeah, I mean, I don't raid on P99, so I guess I'm not super invested, but yeah, I mean, I've got level 50 something character here. But if Pantheon's good enough, I'll probably make the switch. The thing with MMOs now is that they cost so much money to make. Whoa. What are you guys up to? Yeah, they cost so much money to make. I don't think it's a particularly big team, so I'm wondering what content's going to be like initially. With any MMO, you get your hardcore players who come in and they just beat the content within the first few months, and then there's kind of like a wait for extra content to come along, so it'd be interesting to see how that goes. Oh, we don't want that. Is this guy an NPC? Sorry, is this guy named Howler? I don't know. It's a bit weird playing the Rivervale music while you're in a dungeon. Quite fit. Let's see what if there's any... Whoa! Stop that. Let's see if there's any music down here. Let's go for some dungeon immersion. A bronze Kasurigama. Okay. Not a magic item. Okay, that's our first item. You can hear the gnolls. You can hear the gnolls crying out and stuff. That's awesome. Okay, so faction standing with heretics got better. High Guard of Eredin got better. Okay. I'm not sure why people mention this place in conjunction with the inner rook symbols. What am I most excited about at Pantheon? Oh, okay, guys. I think when I answered this question before, I think I said like an Everquest game with more modern look, but I'm not sure because I'm not sure about that because I see what I haven't liked. But the one thing I haven't liked about Pantheon so far is that Everquest has got a ton of character, like the art style. It's got something that a lot of MMOs haven't got, I think. And to me, Pantheon kind of seemed a bit like it was generic looking sort of, you know, games that you see today. So I'm hoping that it's got a similar sort of character to this. I mean, no other game has models like this, for example. You ain't going to get that anywhere else, right? I mean, and it doesn't matter if the polygon count's low. I'm not interested in that. So actually, I'm not quite sure what I'm excited about. From what I like lore in games, so the lore seems really good. I'm hoping, as I said, that the art style is. I need to back myself. I'm hoping that the art style is unique, you know, or it's at least got a lot of character in the same way that Everquest has. But it's tricky. Yeah, I guess an Everquest game. I'm just going to kill everything as I go down. See what happens. I guess an Everquest game with a more modern look, but assuming that it keeps the character. Whoa. Strange pathing. So yeah, I guess lore looks good, and I guess I guess it's always the hours new thing here, isn't it? Where if you don't get experience for the mob, you don't get any loot. Which is interesting. Yeah, so lore and the fact that it's going to be a more modern take on Everquest, hopefully. I guess they're the two things. And Ogre Shaman. Anything you're particularly looking forward to with it? That seems to be the most common thing, a more modern Everquest. Okay, got some experience there. But I'm not sure about that myself, as I said. We've already got Everquest here, and I like the graphics, so... no Everquest. Oh, okay. So there's... I got the trivial message, but I could still loot it. Okay, maybe you only get coin. No idea. Okay, so we'll just kill everything as we go down, and hopefully we'll get some dark blues soon. Because I'm quite interested because it's a new dungeon to see how. Because of the old dungeons, I understand that dungeons were for groups, and that's what Everquest was all about. But the level progression of dungeons are always really weird. I was in Guck the other day, and you know, the levels went from things were dark blue to me at the front, and just a short way, and they started turning yellow and red. So it's a little bit weird. Have a look at the loot as well. Okay, there's our first door. I should use Saber Manor, I guess. I don't need to use it, but I'm just trying to raise my conjuration skill. Okay. These guys seem quite low level to be dropping bronze. Interesting. It's itemised quite well. Guard archer. Ah, get your big fat backside through that door. Yeah, it needs to. I mean, the thing with what we've seen so far is, I think essentially what we've seen is, holy moly, rusty spear, hunting. Oh, cool. I think what we've seen so far has primarily been, like, I think it's even probably pre-alpha, so it's incredibly basic and difficult to get any idea. I mean, when it comes out, it will look and play completely different to what it does at the moment. I guess just giving you an idea of what it's going to be about. But yeah, I mean, they need to keep the combat, the tactical combat. I don't like MMOs nowadays where you have. I hope I'm going to find some dark blues. Where you have this like in and out of combat state, where when you're in combat, your health regenerates slower. When you're out of combat, you know, it's I'm not keen on that. I hope they keep those kind of mechanics very similar. Come on now, you're going to give me some XP. Things like UI, yeah, I mean, I don't mind the UI here, but I understand that you'll probably get sort of UI improvements, I guess. Whether everyone considers them improvements or not is I guess probably one of the worries of it will be sort of time investment. You know, it's as I said, creating an MMO just takes so much money, and I think it will probably still be a niche MMO. I don't think it will be. It's not going to have millions of subscribers. So I guess it depends. Also, you know, from a time investment point of view, do you want to put that time in? Oh, okay. So we're getting XP. Yeah, I mean, I prefer if it was niche, to be honest with you. But I think the problem is that so many niche MMOs just fail because financially, it's just, you know, you just can't. So that's a worry I've got. But I don't mind investing in, you know, 2 years into an MMO and it goes bust. You know, as long as I enjoy those 2 years. But it'd be an interesting thing, you know. I mean, obviously, like they're. Come on, Bob. Oh, auto attack's off. What the hell? Also, things like their subscription model. You know, the financial model when it releases, will it be? I guess you pay for it and then it's a monthly subscription. I guess. I mean, that would be interesting to see what they do. Okay. I love this. This is old school dungeon exploring. I haven't done this for a while. So, I think we'll go this way. Okay, a couple of pit fighters. Sorry, mate, what's that with regards to reduce the developer? So we found a dark. We found a blue. Cool. What's the Zen here? Got no idea. Well, yeah, I guess the publisher. Is that what you mean? I guess the publisher will have something to say about the financial model of the game. But I think, obviously they need a sustainable model where, if they haven't got... Oh, hang on. That's some weird... There's some weird pathing mobs in here. Yes, yeah. I guess the publishers will have some sort of say with regards to the financial model, but I think it just needs to be. They need to go in thinking to themselves, we're not going to have. Maybe their subscribers will only go into the sort of tens of thousands, maybe the thousands. They've got to be prepared for that, I think, because that could realistically be what the situation is. I think also people drop MMO so quickly nowadays, it seems. But in a way, self-published, in a way that's even more of a worry, because it means that they haven't got a financial... Soft wicker leggings. It's all new loot I've never seen before. A molar. Okay. I don't know that's what we'll loot it. Maybe, I guess if I keep doing this, I'll be able to go into Pantheon. Oh, holy smokes. Okay, so I found an even con. Okay, we'll come back to that in a sec. So the pit fighters looks like a good camp. Yeah, as I was saying, like, self-published can be even more of a worry because you haven't got a publisher's backing. So they will need to go in on the front foot. Things will need to be. They need to get the financial model right straight away. But it's. But these guys have done it all before, so hopefully. Okay. Sentinel's dark blue. Guard. Okay. Okay, we'll get you. Sorry, TVware. This is what the Warren. I've literally just come here. I've never been here before. Just looking for a more interesting place to XP. Wow. A lesser shaman. Hang on, so did I just come... So this is quick spawns here. Let's see if I can get a bit of mana before we try this. Whoa. Okay, so there are a lot of pathers, which is a bit of a concern. Yeah, well, that's the key thing, isn't it? I think we're all sick of the current MMO landscape, really. It's just rubbish. A fierce kobold. There's a load of pathers here, all over the place. Okay, we'll take this guy. Yeah, we're all sick of the MMO template, aren't we, that we've currently got. Hematite. Okay. Okay. Well, there's nothing else there we can load up particularly. I reckon we'll port it here. An erudite prisoner begins to cast a spell. Interesting. Maybe we'll find him. Okay. This is a fast spawning dungeon. Really weird. This howler must be a roamer, right? Yeah. Let's see what we get. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, they must have just basically they must have just run around in a circle grabbing everyone. I think probably. Yeah, good. That was good. Ouch. Holy smoke. Okay. I think we'll reset this fight, maybe, or maybe not. Maybe we will just die. God damn it. Okay, that was fun. Yeah, I worked in the industry for a few years, and it was just a bit simpler then. I think Ultra Online probably, when I was working in industry, I think Ultra Online was probably the first one that really kind of made it big. I don't think there was too much else going on there. And Everquest came afterwards. So you kind of didn't have that, subscription model really, until then. Okay, that was interesting, kinda. Got the buff bug as well, where I've zoned and all my buffs have gone. We'll go the other way, see what we find there. It's very weird dungeon. They're very weird. There's just so many roamers, and the spawn's really fast as well. Great if I could find a nice little spot. Yeah, but I mean, I think maybe I mean, say hugely profitable like the MMO market, but for a small amount of companies, I think. Yeah. Yeah, the indie market's great. I mean, that's what I find myself playing most of the time. I mean, I like the big AAA game, the big AAA games. Don't get me wrong, but I might bring my enchanter over here. I think this would be a great dungeon for an enchanter at the right level. Hey, I love that music. Little spot effect there, that's brilliant. That's the kind of stuff that Pantheon needs to have. Hello Technique, how are you? Yeah, Shamans. I'm just horribly addicted to Shamans. It's all I play mostly. I've got an account full of the damn things. It's probably why none of them are 60 yet. So there's a dodgy necromancer around here, isn't there? Up above me, I think. I don't know if these guards are... Oh, so the guards are green but scowling. Okay, so I was worrying for nothing there, essentially. I don't know what that is, mate, but congratulations anyway. I'm quite new to enchanters. I'm assuming it's awesome. So yeah, congrats on that. I started again here because I managed to get myself. If you watch the YouTube, you'll know I managed to get myself a JBB. But my Shaman was 50. My Shaman was 50. Is that a bat? There's a massive giant bat in there. Yeah, my Shaman was 54, and what I kind of wanted to do, I wanted to try the what the hell is that? cave bat, okay. Indifferent. I kind of wanted to try the JBB from 45 when it kind of kicks in. Just to see what... I kind of like doing things like that, just testing things out. Just to see what... hey, Mr. Cave Bat. Oh, wow. Huh. I'm taking a risk here. I haven't got Invis yet. The Shamans don't get it till late, which is... God... This is annoying. Let's try not to... Okay. Dubious River Rat. Shaman. Jaundice Bone Bracer. Sorry, mate. It's one of these. It's like a nice Shaman item. You can't use it till 45, but it does Winter's Roar. It's a 9-second cast time. Just always seemed like quite a nice thing to use. It's more XPs. Okay, so we've got a couple of blue howlers up here, so we will... A fierce kobold. Okay. It's a 260 odd damage nuke. People say that it becomes a bit redundant once you get your epic, but I would imagine it's always pretty useful, particularly if you're not farming. Why not free damage, you know? The mob placement is mental down here. I mean, they're literally up there. They haven't left any square inch uncovered. They really want you to to be fighting your way down. Okay, I think you know what we'll do. I think we'll go. I think we'll go. Oh, hang on a sec. Cold Fisherman. Okay, we'll see what he's got. Let's deal with these guys. Let's clear a space for ourselves. No, I've got my ogre's the highest Shaman I've got. He's 54, I think, but he didn't get his epic. That's another thing I'd like to do, is try and get an epic sort of from pretty early on, from when you can use it as well. Just to see. Well, just 'cause it's nice to have one. I know everyone wants one, but I'm kind of planning on getting to a point where I get my faction maxed up. Sort of between 45 and 50. Let's see what this fisherman's all about. 2 of them. Maybe not. Yeah, getting my faction maxed up and then just trying to buy a tier, I guess. Loot rights to a tier. Not that I've got enough. I'll have to save up the money as well. Damn it. Okay, they don't run, which is quite interesting. Well, not all of them. Yeah, bear form looks good. Oh god, why are you a clicker, Bob? Okay, so let's pull the howler, see what we get. That's alright. Take the shaman first. I keep thinking to myself, should I just go back to my other shaman and just, you know... But I have this problem with starting new characters. It's real bad. Yeah, I mean I've just started playing an enchanter actually. Not for that reason, I don't think. But yeah, I mean it is particularly for someone like myself. I'm not sure when you play, but I play off peak. But saying that, maybe playing off peak has an advantage. You can go and get a group in Seb somewhere or something for spell drops, or just for drops to put towards spells. But yeah, the cost of the spells is a bit of an issue. I wonder if there's a soft. Okay. What's a wicker armory? I wonder if there's a quest for handing in those teeth. What's your shaman race technique? And how do you have any regrets and stuff? Ouch! I just noticed that I'm well overweight. Not there's too much of it. Sorry about that if it's too loud. That's not going to fit in there, is it? Wait, do we? I don't want that. I don't want that. Let's get rid of some of this stuff as well. Right, watch your ears. Barbarian. I think Barbarian kind of win. Well, actually, I like the way the trolls look, actually, but I think Barbarian wins for looks. Oops, what am I doing? It's easy to get caught up in that whole race thing, even with shamans that are, well, you can't make a bad choice, really. I don't think. I'll stick with Barbarian, you know. Well, obviously, you're going to, I guess. You're not like me. You just keep starting again. But you can't go wrong, I don't think, really. I think Barbarians look great. Reject. I mean, I've got a troll shaman, a Kazakh fool one. Hi AC. Is that okay? That's the teeth that are dropping. Yeah. God, Lycus. I guess he is Pantheon. Couple of pit fighters. Protector. Quest for it. Okay, super. I'll check that out. Yeah, I mean, I've got another troll who's Kha'Zix full one, as I said, and he's only sort of 45ish or something. But the regen is amazing. But see, but front, this is quite loud, isn't it? Hang on. But see, frontal stun is amazing as well. I know that a lot of people on the hello. I know a lot of people on the forums think that frontal stun is overplayed, and a little shrine there. That's quite interesting, and maybe it is. But a lot of people say that it doesn't do what it says. It's it's not as good as people suggest it is. But I have to say that with my ogre, I can stand in a corner and pretty much get any spell off. Can't see your target. He'll channel through bashes and everything, so that is pretty awesome. And I know that later on. Yeah, you see, I love the XR models. They look beautiful. Just got like really graceful. But I kind of went on this thing where I had to get a JBB and try it, and now I've got one. It's kind of. But I considered that after all the effort went through to get a JBB, I did then consider selling it and putting the funds toward an Epic and just trying an XR. But yeah, I don't know. I've just got this terrible thing where for God's sake, he's going to blind me. Where's it? The XRs look lovely. They really do. Right, I hope this is okay, guys. I know it's slow going, but I've never been here before, so we're kind of getting some XP. I've got 9% since we arrived. Once we find a little spot, we'll be good. I think it's going back to what we were saying, though. I think you should pick a Shaman just for what you look for the looks, really. I think that's the important thing. They're all good. Once you get 60 in Torpor, they're all, Or there's another tooth. We'll take that. We'll take that. See, when I kind of create characters, I like to kind of try and get a theme behind them, and I was talking about it with someone the other day, like one of my YouTube videos, and they were asking about races and stuff, like races that kind of suit people, and they said that I should have played a barbarian, or I should play a barbarian, because they do look great. And as I said, I like to create a whole theme around a character. So, and I love the Tribunal as a deity. They're just awesome. I tried out that Barbarian Spiritist hammer as well, which procs the same effect as the JBB at level 30, and that's awesome. I mean, that made leveling. I was amazed at how much it procced. I mean, it's a shame. Obviously, we get a dex buff, but I was still really amazed at how often it procced. It was awesome. Maybe I'll start a Barbarian tomorrow. Okay, so here we go. Similar situation to before. Two pit fighters who seem to hit incredibly hard for their level. They're both blue. It's more XP. It's slow. We got a little heal in there just as I hit him with the. I think another consideration is the model size as well. It can be quite. I know you can shrink in dungeons, but it can still be really annoying. Okay, Mr. Shaman. Okay, so we're going to have a little med break, I think, here, aren't we? Okay, so far it's alright. It's a bit brown. being underground, I guess that's... That makes sense. Actually, if you've got a group here of the right level, yeah, it'd be pretty awesome, I would guess. As I said, I think an enchanter would have a field day here as well. I might bring mine over. A lot of pathers, a lot of strange pathers running at different speeds. Large kobold. Okay, so it's the first. So it's the first time I've seen him path around here. Where has that guy come from? Maybe it was a pather that I killed, and he's respawned as something different. Weird. Where's he coming from? As I said, I don't know much about the dungeon, but the pathing is quite strange. Okay, this guy's putting up more of a fight. I'm hitting him for a lot less, and he's got a lot of hit points. Holy moly, shames are so slow at killing things until you get, well, I guess 24 things get better, don't they? I guess at 20 you can use, I can use them two-handed. 34 though, really. Well, I think we actually got a couple of % of XP for that. Let's see if we can get some. See if we can have a little med break here. The pathing looks like I'm running up the wall. The pathing is just all over the shop. So what's next? Barbarian with a Spiritist's hammer and a JBB. Maybe that's the maybe that's the way to go. I imagine leveling from 45 to 50 with those two items would probably be pretty awesome. Where the hell did that guy come from? Let's have a quick look at a map. The Warrens. Okay, it's not massive actually. It should be an exit to Stonebrunt Mountains. Some notable NPCs around. Maybe we'll get to a point where we can. A Cave Bat Lord drops Azar's dreadful hat. Let's have a look at that. Oh, no drop. Must be a. I guess that must be a quest item. The Mighty Bear Paw. Yes. So you notice as well when you come from an ogre is that when you get bashed, that little pause that you get where for a couple of seconds where you can't do anything, you just don't get that for an ogre, and you just take it for granted. Okay. Should have slowed this guy probably. Okay, it literally is a rat-filled warren. Holy moly. There's any safe spot here probably. We're going to have some zone inappropriate music, I reckon. Okay, so what we'll do is when we've made it back up, I'll have a look round a bit more. Not having invis essentially means I just have to fight my way around, which is, you know, it's alright, getting a bit of XP, but... Hey, here we go. Oh dear, okay. Hello, Mr. Pack Elder. Fair enough. The spawn's really quick. I think I've said that a million times. These guys just must be spawning from other other mobs I've killed here, and they're just randomly spawning as whatever. That's one thing I'd like to see them sort out in Pantheon, actually, where an NPC's reach, irrespective of its size, is longer than mine. That's quite... I always found that quite annoying. Ouch! Moly. Okay. Here's my saviour, my knight in shining armour. Thanks, mate. That's brilliant. Thanks for coming all the way over, and yeah, and giving me some buffs. That's brilliant. Okay, now we're cooking. Now things are... Now we'll be alright now. Okay, let's go and have a look. Oops, sorry, mate. Got in your way there. Where are these guys pathing from? Smoke. How many of them teeth there we've got? Okay, so I think we can probably just go through the dungeon now and do some, yeah, a bit more exploring. I love those Shaman buffs. You can never go wrong with some Shaman buffs. Miss, 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 come on. Being power level now. Thank you, mate. Hey, a dark blue. Nice. We've got plenty of those teeth now, so that'll be quite interesting. Oh, okay, hang on, hang on. Maybe we're getting near a named or something. We will see. Sorry, mate, did you need something? Okay. A couple of Shaman. We might as well clear this, mightn't we? Thanks for babysitting me, mate. I have to say, it's much appreciated. hello. Brandy. We'll pick that up as a keepsake, I think, probably. A little bit of a souvenir. So we're moving into the unexpected here. So I'm not exactly sure what we're going to get, but I'm well buffed up. And I've got a big ogre, big bad ogre. So hopefully we'll be alright. Yeah, he's got a ton of hit points, didn't he? These large ones. Holy moly. Need to be dealing with a Shaman first, don't I? I think. This is Shaman life until 34, essentially. When people talk about how much of a slog it is until kind of, well, 24 maybe, those points. So if you're twinking a Shaman, well, I suppose most people twink with fungies and stuff, don't they? But like a decent weapon just to kill things as quick as you can. Oh, nice haste. Woohoo! Where are they all coming from? Moly. Holy moly. So the spawns are really quick for a dungeon. I mean, that must be standard spawn time. Must be. Okay, let's go back for a bit of Kellerfin, I think. Yeah, it must be. They must be. Must be 6 minutes, roughly. I'm sorry it's taking me so long to kill these guys. It's by the time you clear them out, this stuff's spawning again. Not what I was expecting at all. Yeah, got a greater Shaman on casting a spell there. Okay, so this is crazy. Things just spawning. I mean, Grimus has got 3 on him there. Where are they coming from? This really is like rats in a warren, or rabbits, or kobolds, whatever. Just crazy. Frothing kobold. Holy smoke. Wow. I'm surprised this zone is not camped by power levelers 24/7. Unless there's something about it that doesn't quite work, but it must be a good one. I'm going to need to stop streaming soon, but I want to show. I want to see something first, something different. Let's get Grimus to kill some, I think. Thanks, mate. Yeah, if we just clear these off and see if we can move in. Thanks, mate. That's brilliant. We move in then and see what we can find. Oh, there's another one. Okay, let's go. Okay. Wow. Wowza. Okay, this is an amazing place. Look at this. And there's a great big massive kobold over in the corner. I might need your help for this one, mate. There's a big massive kobold over in the corner there. I don't care if we get anything for it. I just want to get it on video, really. It'd be awesome. So it looks like this room would be a brilliant spot, but with my limited crowd control, it's not easy, and because of the pathing, the pathers, crazy stuff. Okay. So we've got High Shaman. A huge kobold, an elite kobold. Can we pull these? Oh, you're under attack, mate. Okay. There's a big high shaman here. High shaman Drogic. What I'm going to do is see if I can pull. Let's see what we can get. That's not bad. Oh, okay. Okie doke. Yeah, this will be suicide solo. Absolute suicide. As I said, maybe an enchanter or something, but geez. Well, I'd say, holy smoke! Is there someone healing them? I think. Hey you, go on out. There you go. Just my cat. If you just want to kill those things, mate, that'll be fine. Yeah, just kill them. I think we're just here for footage now. Something new. Someone just keeps healing him. There we go. Okay. Let's stop that for a bit. So this is a great place, great intense place. Kobold Watcher. So I think if Grummish doesn't mind, we'll give the name to go. Might as well. I mean, I imagine he's like red to me or something. Yeah. I thought there was a door there. I reckon potentially there's another named in there. I'm sure I saw some sort of high shaman casting spells. I think Ramis is going to pull in with slow. We'll see. Let's see if I can kill it. There's a King Gragnar casting spells as well, so loads are named here. Probably a great place just to come for some fun with a high level, just to have a look round and explore. Okay, so we're now going to fight High Shaman Drogic, whatever you want to call him. Mischievous Battling, another pretty cool named NPC. Oh, there's two. Holy smoke, there's a King Gragnar. Okay, so we've got two here. We've got a Gragnar and we've got a High Shaman. Green, okay. I can't imagine I'm going to be able to kill these. Lordkeeper Rogic casting a spell. I reckon they might be in these rooms here, off to the side. Interesting. God damn, they started to spawn. Oh, Gragnar's got a pet, so he's either a pet's blue to me. So the pet is either he's either a Shadow Knight or a yeah. So he's either a Necro or an SK. Oh, there we go. Sorry, mate. You're coughing it there. Hope you're okay. I've got no idea if I can kill him, actually. Let me get rid of this thing first and we'll see. Certainly my spells won't land on him. Okay. So, King Gragnar. So we can get a better angle, shall we? Ouch. Damage. I wonder if did he harm touch you? I wonder if he's a super butts. Plenty of big butts here, mate. He's hitting for he hits for a max of 50 every turn. That's fine. He's hitting so slowly that. Disease Cloud. He must be an SK, mustn't he? He's not really casting any nasty necro spells particularly. Ouch. Did he have a double attack there? Ouch. We'll get there. 58%. Ouch. I can't imagine it's even worth casting a spell on him. Ouch. I might die. Oh dear. We're gonna die. That was worth it though. That was brilliant. Holy smoke. If you don't mind dragging my corpse to the entrance, mate, that would be great. I'm only just outside actually. Oh, that was great. Hang on, let me let's wolf up, shall we? So that was good fun. Oh, there's that spot effect again. I love that. Okay guys, well I've got to stop streaming because I'm going to get my lunch. I'll get my corpse first, then I'll get my lunch. But I hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll probably be, I think I might be back tomorrow for some more. This will go onto YouTube later, so if you want to see the whole thing, if you didn't see it, then it'll be on there. But yeah, that's good fun. We've shown a bit of the Warrens. Maybe we'll do a bit more because it'd be quite good to just to explore it really and try all the stuff. I think we're okay running through here, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching. Oh, there's an NPC over there. Just noticed him. Anyway, guys, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with a video or a stream or something. Hope you enjoyed things, and I'll catch you later.